How's it going, guys? Right now you're watching some random gameplay in the background, and I wanted to have a bit of a discussion regarding the Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So there is a rumor, right? And it's been nearly confirmed, pretty much it's been reported by the Polygon and also backed up by Kotaku, and saying that there will be no single player in the next Call of Duty that will be in the franchise coming up. So it's the Black Ops 4 from the Treyarch. So instead of that, there's a good possibility that Battle Royale may make the appearance. Now, I have so many questions about this, and obviously we're not going to get any answers, well, at least not yet. And I'm very skeptical about this decision making anyway. So one of the reasons why a Treyarch or Activision, or basically they've mentioned why they could not go with the single player is because they had not have not enough time to make it. What the fuck? No, every other Call of Duty they have enough time, but for this Call of Duty they don't. That makes no sense. I don't understand why they just don't admit the truth by saying, okay, we poured our time and effort into the Battle Royale genre for less than a year, because how popular it became, I believe, was like November of 2017 or December, November. That time it hit the fan. It was really like, that's when it started trending anyway. The Battle Royale, really trending now. I'm not talking about PUBG, I'm specifically talking about Fortnite, if you haven't pretty much guessed. I believe so. Fortnite came out like September or October, one of those months, or maybe even earlier. God, I think it was September or October anyway. And it got very popular during the November or December time. So, like, extremely popular. So basically, I feel like Activision is trying to incorporate the Battle Royale genre into their own game. It's like as if they haven't tried it already and completely failed. For example, Titanfall. They took the mechanics of a futuristic person shooter thingamabob and they implemented it into a Call of Duty, as you can see by the results of Advanced Warfare and the Infinite Warfare. So obviously it's not good. It's not good. Okay, they copied that. Now next thing is now obviously so many Call of Duties are now copying, well, will be copying anyway. One of them is already shown off by World War II. Call of Duty is the Destiny's implementations of the tower, right? That's what I was trying to say. The tower, yeah, like a headquarters. Instead, they renamed it, and basically a social space that you can meet up with your friends and show off your loot boxes and stuff. Yeah, that kind of really sucks because they don't have their own original idea. Instead, they just pretty much copy everything that they think may be a big success. One of the other things I think actually worked, is actually Black Ops 3, the supers, basically the abilities that you have, the supers in the Destiny. For example, like the Titan Slam, the bow, that stuff. I think it worked. It was really, really good. And I would not mind seeing more of that. But it does not make sense if we're gonna go back to boots on the ground and have this kind of sort of implementations into it without having any futuristic tech or some kind of magic involvement. And it just wouldn't make much sense if you're trying to be more of a realistic era of a maybe history or the present time anyway. Or perhaps maybe you're gonna go like 2020 or 2025, that sort of era again. But even going that far, it's not going to be far enough to see the tech that could implement some cool stuff like the ways I've just mentioned. For example, your tech could do these sort of abilities like supers and stuff. I don't think it's very beneficial copying a Battle Royale, because I feel like Battle Royale will be, well, it will calm down basically during maybe after summer, I'll say. Don't get me wrong, it's still gonna be extremely popular and stuff, but it will calm down. It's not gonna get hyped up and grow and grow and grow, obviously, because every other game will just die down eventually. It's inevitable. It's going to get there anyway. Every other game does that, and for example, Grand Theft Auto 5 right now is very, very, like, it's a super popular game. Most bought game, I think it's on third in the list. Most bought game and it's pretty impressive. And what, every year they always come up to top 5, top 10, one of the most purchased games or something like that, or the best games, I'm not too sure. But anyway, you can see like it's dying down slowly, but the game is so good and so popular and so polished and so much content to do even online that they keep updating it. Makes sense why you want to stick around. For example, for Call of Duty, it took them 3 years to implement some of the stuff for the Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 3 is like, what, a 3-year-old game now, obviously, and now they're making Black Ops 4. So I don't like the idea of going into a Battle Royale instead of completely abandoning it, the campaign, because number one, Battle Royale is going to be half-cooked. Hell, even if it's half-cooked, probably less. And that sucks. We know how that looks like. Destiny 2, look at that. It's half-cooked game from Destiny 1. Destiny 1 was, obviously it wasn't half, it was somewhat half-cooked, I guess, at the vanilla stages I'm talking about. But Destiny 2, even worse. So that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to see Battle Royale, or I don't want to see multiplayer or zombies. That will be pretty much half-cooked because they try to pour all the attention into Battle Royale, the mode. And that's not a good ideal, it's not a good choice, and I don't think it's an ideal decision to go with. Obviously, single player, they can just simply abandon it, fine. You have to reduce the price though, but they're not going to. Obviously, $60, $70 wherever it costs for you guys, whichever place you are, wherever you live, and that does matter actually. Oh my god, in Canada is really expensive up there. In Europe is like what was it, $69 euros? Sorry, 69 euros. So that will be, yeah, it's expensive. And you want to say that, okay, we're removing the campaign and instead we're gonna put Battle Royale. And in fact, all this is rumors, guys. So take as a grain of salt because, well, it's rumors. It's not guaranteed, and well, there's a lot of claims and backing up to it. It is a very big possibility of this happening. If they would say, okay, we're totally abandoning a single player, but we're not going to implement a Battle Royale mode or genre or some kind, and instead we're gonna pour our hearts and stuff and our minds into zombies and into multiplayer. So if they do that, please, good idea. But you gotta decrease the price on the game, because like we're pretty much getting what, 33% of, well, not really, like a little less actually. Single player, you just play once, twice, that's it, you never come back to it, sort of thing. Okay, F it, let's go with 33% we're not getting. You know what I mean? It's like, what the. And also, I think a bigger and better decision will be if we get our season passes for free, because like splitting up the community, and it's already in dire need of getting into fan attentions and stuff. And look at the Fortnite taking all the players away, and I mean I'm one of them anyway. So still, like, I like to play Fortnite. If I want to play a Battle Royale, I would not play it on the Call of Duty, because how the hell could Call of Duty be a Battle Royale type of game? You know what I mean? Like, if you try to think about it, or you put your head to it, like think, that doesn't make sense. You need to have a better time to kill, you need to have those bandages, you need to have the medikits, or perhaps they could implement their own original idea. For example, let the time to kill be the same as it was for every other Call of Duty, really quick. Now, I don't know what could be the evolution of it. For example, let's say, so we're gonna take a plane over the map, giant map, I presume, hopefully, and we're gonna all drop down by parachuting down and hopefully randomly collect any weaponry we can find in any area, for example. Is that how it's gonna work? Okay, fine. I can kind of see it happening because thanks to the single player modes and stuff that gave us an idea for that. But also, okay, so what's next? Like, are they gonna be in a similar route going towards a PUBG? Because like, if that's the case, it could make sense, it could work. But also, what does not work, I think, is the health pool, the health bar. How could you just randomly regenerate it? Is that how it's going to work? That kind of would suck, because like, oh god, okay, let's stop about that. I'm gonna go into the fact how we're going to have 100 player Well, yeah, I presume it's gonna be 100 players in the map, in big map, and we're gonna be fighting off each other just to get the win, I guess. Man, it's going to be laggy as hell because, like, if there is no dedicated services, I don't think Call of Duty ever had a dedicated services, and it really needs it badly. God, and now Battle Royale is here, and we don't have dedicated services. God, it's going to be awful. Ah man, they gotta improve the engine that could actually be able to run with 100 players. I presume it's going to be 100 players. Maybe it will be 50, 40, 30, whatever it will be capable of. And it has to be stable 60 FPS. Because, like, as we all love to play Call of Duty, is one of the reasons, one of it anyway, is the 60 FPS on any console. So that it really works. I don't know how this is going to go. I have my big doubts seeing a Battle Royale in the Call of Duty genre. And I'll be honest, I really hope we don't see it. Would I like to play it and give it a shot? Sure, I guess I would. But, I mean, if I want to play Battle Royale, I'll go back to Fortnite and I play that. Or I play PUBG and I play that. You know, why would I want to play Call of Duty for, I guess, for a Battle Royale mode or genre or wherever? For Call of Duty, you want to play as multiplayer most of the times. It makes sense. Oh, and of course, zombies now. Come on, Treyarch. Treyarch know what the hell they're doing with zombies, and they're the best. They are the best of implementing zombies because they're the original ones that on the Call of Duty sides anyway, on the Call of Duty side, that they want to make zombies better and better. I don't know. I don't think it's a good choice to go with, but we all have our own doubts. My God, it's amazing the way Modern Warfare 2 Remastered said like it's not going to have any multiplayer, but instead it's going to have a remastered campaign. I mean, I would like to try it out, but come on, multiplayer is what people want, not the campaign. But now Black Ops 4, presumably it's rumored, obviously, as of now, as I'm making this commentary anyway, it's not going to have a campaign, but instead it's going to have a Battle Royale, perhaps. I'm just glad the way they're not going to take away zombies and multiplayer. I would not be surprised if they decided to take multiplayer out. My God, it would be so much anger. Whew, I could already see it, to be honest with you. Anyway, I think I'm done rambling because, like, I feel like I've said everything I wanted to say. There's a lot of skeptical decisions out there. There's a lot of skepticism. There we go. That's the word. And I don't know. I'm very doubtful that it could work. So, and half-ass cooked Battle Royale, half-ass cooked multiplayer or the zombies. Nobody wants that. Just screw Battle Royale. Concentrate on the multiplayer and concentrate on zombies. That's what people want. If you're gonna take out the campaign. Sure, people are not going to be as excited for it, obviously, because there is no campaign. But in your community, if they're hyped for something, they always will buy it. Even though it's not an ideal choice and it's not a good idea to do. But people's decisions, people have their own opinions if they want to buy it or not. And yeah, I guess there's going to be a lot of controversies going on with this. But over time, everything's going to get better. Freaking hope so. Oh wow. But I'm really hopeful that the next Call of Duty is oh god, what's going to be next? Infinity War? Oh god, I'm gonna have to wait another 3 years. Jesus, because I'm more of a Treyarch fan of Call of Duties instead of Sledgehammer or Infinity War, because Infinity War is not the same anymore. They used to have brilliant Call of Duties. And Sledgehammer, well, it's Sledgehammer. It's boring as hell. They did some kind of original and they tried it and they failed. They tried to go implement it again, but the Activision told them, okay, no, do World War II settings, and they pretty much had a lot less time. It's amazing. Companies have 3 years now to develop Call of Duty games, and they're still half-ass cooked. Amazing. Well, they're not half-ass, you know what I mean. But now it's a big possibility it could be even worse. But I'm gonna be hopeful somewhat. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see how the reviews, what people think. Then I purchase it. If I want to purchase it, obviously, all depends on the reviews. If the game is not even cooked or anything, I'd rather wait for the, I don't know, Black Friday sales, and that's when I should probably get it. And I recommend for you guys as well, do the same thing. Sure, it's difficult to wait, but I think we'll have a better game in Horizon. Well, Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously, easy choice. Compared to Call of Duty and Red Dead Redemption 2, Red Dead, it's going to be relevant for 5 years. That Call of Duty is going to be relevant for a year, not even. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I already said like bye bye like halfway, and I'm still rambling. Anyway, I'll stop now. Thank you so much for listening in. If you want me to do more of these kind of commentaries, discussion, having my opinions, just simple let's talk sort of commentary, I'm more than happy to do so. Obviously, I'm gonna have to find a topic to talk about, and I'm really interested of having a conversation about. Anyway, check out my Twitter if you want to have a chat down there as well. Follow me, and yeah, I always have conversations with people. Yeah, community, my fans. God, that was weird. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys later. Have an awesome day, and peace out.